So in a very recent video, I remember telling you guys about me using bottled water. We have well water here, and we do treat it with two things. One is like a salt, and the other is like a peroxide, just in general. So we buy this for me drinking my drinking water. When I'm cooking or making kombucha or making sourdough starter or certain things, I also use bottled water. I'm not buying like the case of, a bunch of little bottles, but I do buy a lot of these, usually 3 or 4 at a time. And we go through them because every time I drink water, this is what I drink. So when I learned about something else, I was like, well, that's a no-brainer. So we have this now. And it came today. It was shipped very quickly because I think I ordered it either yesterday or the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday, yeah. And it's here, and I'm so excited to set it up and get it going and see how the water tastes. So this is a Berkey, and it holds 3.25, so 3¼ gallons of water, filtered water. Now I'm used to buying spring water. I'm very, let me see, I guess I'm very conscious of the taste of water. Some people say they can't taste the water, it tastes like water. I am not that person. I taste water. So I never buy, I'm not going to say usually, I never buy bottled, purified water. I only buy spring water, natural spring water. And I only drink Deer Park or the Giant Acadia brand. And there's one more, and I can't think of the name of it right now, but I'm very, very picky because I taste the difference in water. So I'm very eager to try this and see if it tastes clear and good coming from our well. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and tell you guys about as much of it as I can. But Jess from Roots and Refuge is the one who kind of let everyone know about it. I mean, it's been out there for a while, but she uses it. I didn't know she had one of these. But it's funny because I did see something that looked like this on Andrea's counter. And I never always wondered, like, what is that on her counter? And then one day I saw her get water from it, but she's never talked about it. At least none of the videos that I've seen since I've been watching her anyway. But I'm not sure if she has the same brand or not. But I'm eager and excited to check this one out and give it a whirl. So let me go ahead and set it up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute. Wow, that was a big job, but only because I was kind of freaked out making sure I didn't do it wrong. I didn't want to kill my family or myself. But it is set up, doing like the priming of the fluoride filter and then priming the charcoal filters, the black ones. The black ones were easy, but it was more so cleaning the fluoride ones. The water was squirting all over the place, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? It was still cloudy for a little bit, so it's clear now. So I filled the top part with water, and I'm letting it filter through the entire thing, and then I'll dump it, and then I'll refill it again, and then we'll be ready to drink it. So I will give the scoop on that when it's ready, but it's not quite there yet, but I had the perfect place for it. This is where we kept these water jugs, were right here. So I already had a stand for it. This came with a stand. I did get the Royal one, and they're running a holiday special. So it was already like a kit with it. It came with the stainless steel spigot as an upgrade. It came with a stand. It came with 4 glass storage bottles. I'm sorry, 6. It came with 6 storage bottles to refill your water with, that you can carry with you, or just keep them in the fridge to keep them cooled. So definitely was a good deal. I can't wait to try it though. I'm just excited to try it and see, do I taste what I like to taste when I drink water? I love drinking water, so I want it to taste good. All right, I'll be back. All right, so it's time for us to try this Berkey filtered water. We have a glass of ice. All right, guys, here goes nothing. I like it cold, so I had to make sure there's... Let me just say this. It's very clear. It's nice and clear. So that's good. It doesn't smell, okay, disclaimer, let me tell you this, okay. So we have, like I told you, well water. We do treat our well water with a salt, a peroxide, and a soda ash. 3 things we have to put in our tanks in the back. This system says in the book, not for salt water and not for softened water. Our water is softened with whatever we use for the softening, I forget. But we do add all the things. We have salt and we have peroxide. So we do soften our water. So I had to put the bypass on our water system so that we got the water straight from the well. Doing that, you can really smell sulfur in our sinks and wherever we get water without it being filtered through the system. So this water, when I put it into this Berkey, stunk, disgusting, smelled like rotten eggs. Awful. So I had to turn that off and pour that in there. So that is 3 1/4 gallons of stinky water. So this is why I smelled it. Is because it doesn't smell like that whatsoever. So it took that out. So let's taste it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's pretty good.
I taste it.
Let me use my straw, because I usually drink it with a straw. I have another glass of water, ice water. This is my spring water out of the, like I said, we buy spring water. So I had that here. That is really good. That's really good. It works. Yee!